What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, while we all eagerly wait for tonight's 5th episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, of course, if you're staying up to watch it live, go ahead and stop by the YouTube channel. We stream a watch-along party. We watch it here while you watch at home. We then have live reaction and discussion. One question that's been on everybody's mind with the last 2 episodes: will we ever see Old Man Cap or Steve Rogers? Now, where earlier in the year and even this season, I said no way, there's no way Chris Evans is coming back from that. Actor Wyatt Russell, who's playing the new Captain America, was asked this question point blank in his most recent BBC interview. His answer was anything but definitive. In fact, as coy as it was, it actually left the door wide open. We're going to break down what he said in response to this question and our opinion about 2 things this could possibly mean for an appearance of Old Man Cap or Steve Rogers in the last 2 episodes of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're going to break down everything Wyatt Russell said, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5 now at 900,000 subscribers. We just announced the 800K winner last week, as well as a ton of Disney Plus subscriptions and other Marvel related prizes throughout the year. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit that sub button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around at the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So again, and as I mentioned moments ago in the prologue, in his most recent interview with BBC Radio 1, actor Wyatt Russell, the guy playing the character John Walker, who's the new Captain America and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, was asked point blank if he had ever met Captain America actor Chris Evans, as the interviewer was attempting to make some sort of joke about what a meme would be worth if there was an image with the 2 of them together. This is what Russell had to say point blank. Quote, "Have I ever met Chris Evans? I think I have. I don't think I've shook his hand, met him, but I think I've walked by him somewhere and made eye contact. That counts as being a stalker. That doesn't really count as meeting somebody, but I guess it would. You just gotta wait until the end of the series, and then everybody will be like, oh, wow." Now, this is interesting because he starts by saying he thinks he's met Chris Evans, and if they did a scene together, then that would be an emphatic yes. But he does tease here that something at the end of the series, probably from episode 6, the finale, means there's a connection with him and that Captain America, and there's 2 things it could possibly be. Now, the first of which, without reopening Steve Rogers' story and adding anything new, would be a flashback scene, much along the lines of what we know is coming from Robert Downey Jr. in the upcoming Black Widow. The problem with that is that Robert Downey Jr. scene was already filmed back from old Civil War footage, so he didn't come back to film anything, and I don't see Chris Evans returning for this show in any way. When he's been asked about coming back, he's open to it, but only if it adds something and it's important to the story, because as he's put it several times in his own words now, they really stuck the landing, and no one can deny his ending at the end of Avengers Endgame was absolutely fitting. I don't see him coming back to shoot something not this early, and also because, as I've brought up a multitude of times about all these X-Men rumors, they would have been writing the script for this years ago. Right around summer of 2019, Chris Evans would not have been in a position where he would have felt maybe the pangs of returning the way that he has with a couple of years off. So I think we can rule out any sort of flashback cameo where Steve Rogers is playing a younger version of himself meeting Wyatt Russell, but it's not impossible and it would make sense. The second one would be, well, if John Walker was visiting Steve Rogers' grave, meaning that he's in the show, but after he's passed away. I think that the show has done an interesting job of leaving it a little bit ambiguous why Sam would turn in the shield to a museum without consulting Steve Rogers about it first. I mean, I feel like that would be the person he would ask point blank about it, and they haven't really addressed why he hasn't decided to do so. I mean, it seems like you tie up the Falcon and the Winter Soldier pretty easy if you start episode 1 by showing a call between him and Steve Rogers, with him explaining how he feels and Steve maybe talking him out of it. Plus, Steve chose to give him the shield, and so if you saw him turn it in a museum, it really raises the question why Steve didn't reach out and say, "What did you do that for?" All of these things kind of make you think that maybe Old Man Cap has already passed away. That means he could be in the series in some way, but only in memorial or his gravesite. John Walker gets to see his grave. That's why he hasn't worked with the actor, but he has had some relationship with Captain America. I feel like I may be reaching on both accounts, but I feel certain in saying I would doubt we're going to see anything new from Chris Evans. Old Man Cap, young Cap, I just don't see him involved in this script this early on. It would have been written in 2019, over 2 years ago, and I just don't see him involved with the Marvel project this soon. Down the road, Old Man Cap for Secret Invasion, if they haven't killed him off, 100%. And I don't think there'd be anybody who'd be upset with that, me included, In the meantime, if you bring back Tony Stark or Steve Rogers, say in the next year or so in one of these immediate Disney Plus shows, then it really feels like it undid the stakes and the finality of the ending to the Infinity Saga. I know he's a linchpin to this story. In fact, this entire Falcon and the Winter Soldier series is in the shadow of Steve Rogers passing the mantle. However, as I've said in the past, you can't really grow if that shadow still exists. You keep bringing back Steve Rogers and Iron Man, you can't have characters like Falcon and, say, Peter Parker go on to take up those mantles as leader if those characters never leave. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below about this in general. Do you think we're going to see Steve Rogers in some sort of way? And what do you think actor Wyatt Russell meant specifically when he said, just wait till the ending and then you'll be like, oh, wow. If he hasn't met the actor, I doubt they've acted together, or that would have been a very different answer. Let me know all your thoughts about this and how cheap you would feel to you if they do bring back Tony Stark or Steve Rogers in, like, say, the next year or so. I'm all ears, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5, now at 900,000 subscribers, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every Friday. That'll include tomorrow. While the shows are live, we're also going to announce some new MCU prizes very soon. If you want to be entered to win, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content is to hit that notification bell with notifications turned on. And as always, if you appreciated today's content, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. Remember to stop by the channel. If you're watching the show live tonight, I'll be watching along here live in the stream on the YouTube channel, and then we'll have reaction and discussion afterward. Also, if you want to find me and connect on a different platform, I'm under I Am Fires on Twitter and Instagram, and Spotify, YouTube, any other original music platform, you can find me under the name Allfires. Thanks so much for checking out the channels, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.